Good morning. I'm at the San Antonio International Airport. I'm so tired. However, this isn't the first time that I get kicked out of the paper. I'm just like so amazed at that. Anyways, I wish I was at a hotel and shopping. That would be better. However, some people, I get it, might be trying to prove first before giving me what I want. That's money or gifts. Because I know a lot of people want to get gifts. Do you know that that hurts people emotionally too? The inability to give a gift to someone. Anyways, that some people want to prove that I was extremely emotionally bullied by my parents and my baby's daddy in 2019 and 2020, that I couldn't function because normally one just visiting a food pantry or a place to get clean clothes is not something to be embarrassed about if one's circumstances don't allow for one to have food or clothing. And look at that, someone's reacting to my post. So that's why I keep going. I have 60 plus years ahead of me as well. So I understand, like, a lot of people are like, we're not your parents. I would have given you everything, or they've been good parents. However, we just need you. Like, eventually it'll be the stranger around that will provide me with money. It's disturbing though. That's why I don't praise anyone for doing this. I don't like the way of life of people that see, well, you need to prove that you were abused, unless people say that this is like the way to have kept me alive due to how dangerous my parents, my siblings, and their relatives are. So it's just like I have to prove. I've heard about that in my childhood that one needs to prove abuse regardless to maintain oneself safe, especially when one becomes financially stable. It's like it's already been proved who has been abusing me. I'm charging my phone. I want to get my belongings at Haven for Hope. I don't want to stay there. I feel so claustrophobic there in the past few months, especially like in the dorm area. Oh, but I know what it is. It was starting to happen before I was at the hospital, but at the hospital I had a private room at one point when I had an ear infection, and then I had a room where there were just two people there, so that felt better. I hate to bring that up. When I was at the hospital, I have a hospital bill that I have to pay for. I want my GoFundMe campaign to show improvement, not more sad and sorrow stories. I will be heading to Cam today to get a sack lunch. I don't have money for food. I will be heading to church under the bridge for dinner today. I plan to ask to call the person that's supposed to give me clearance to get back into Haven for Hope once more. If not, I plan to just get my belongings I need, my clothing I need, my shoes. I need my stuff. It's gonna be uncomfortable. I have bags too. So I'll just like figure it out how I will stay alive until you all decide to give me money. You all or the people that I emailed over 2,000 people. Some of them, the email might be in their spam folder, so that's frustrating. I created a new email address for my GoFundMe campaign back in 2022, and I feel like when I've emailed people, those emails could have gone into their spam folder. That's my GoFundMe campaign. It's slow but promising. That's what I keep telling myself. I'd like to see more donations. I don't want it to be consider the amount of money that I need, not only for myself or my personal goals, but then to work separately on my goals for helping other people. I'd like to see those donations to be less spaced out and more like there should be like 9 donations within the last 9 minutes. That sort of thing is what I'm expecting. Have you seen those? Those are so much fun to look at and to give money to. What is the highest GoFundMe campaign right now? I'd like to look at those too. There's always a way out. I did end up looking like exactly like my parents and my siblings want to describe me like a cheap prostitute, drug addict, drunk due to my Santa Lasma. But those who actually know what Santa Lasma is know that I've been starving. I've been just like supplementing with coffee for the most part. What else? What else? What else? Discover. I thought it was Sunday today already. Oh, that's right. There's breakfast at the church right across from Hopscotch tomorrow. And I've been wanting to try that for a while. Like, even if I had been at Haven for Hope, I was expecting to have received money for me to get myself also like into community. And like a lot of people just say like on Sundays or Saturdays, there's a church near Haven for Hope that gives out tacos. There's so many people that used to like talk about that or tell me about it. But I didn't have any money, I didn't have any clothing to show up to that place. And always the worst case scenario feels like a homeless shelter. I think I should share one from a homeless person. One person like this post, one person is watching. This top is a large. I just tuck it in. I guess I should mention that I was feeling really cute with my white Fruit of the Loom top. I plan to seek. Doesn't Church on Television have free laundry? I think so. Um, I plan to seek laundry. I know the Sacred website has like a few places listed that offer laundry. There, I found a church that on first Wednesday, or like it's already way past first Wednesday, offers laundry detergent and quarters for laundry at an easy wash. It says, however, I don't want to wait. And until then, I want to wash what I have with me already. But I'm looking forward to washing my white Fruit of the Loom t-shirt and wearing it again untucked. That t-shirt that look may have gotten your boyfriend. Nissan 007 says, let's start work together. You can join me on my online service business. I'm not interested. Can't even like breathe of how hungry and tired I am. And people want me to work. It's ridiculous. I mean, that's the way that it needs to be explained. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I grew up in a home where one party likes slavery, likes to drive people to exhaustion so they die, and the other part is like, don't you even dare lift a finger to do anything if you're being starved. It's like, other than eating and taking care of at least your basic needs, such as finding food. I like to follow the way of not um, exploiting people. I don't think there's anything healthy in expecting someone to just say like, "Oh, I'm a hard worker. People will love me for that." No. There are some people that thrive in that. There's no way that one can like also talk badly about people that are truly like out there working two, three jobs and have the stamina and the resources to do it because that's what they feel to do that in the moment. I feel like someone that has money and works two, three jobs at a time is probably like either trying to learn a lot of skills at once, has the time for that, or maybe like trying to avoid self care. Like I find that excessive in my life. There is, I'm sharing this GoFundMe campaign because I feel like it. Here's the link to it. Oh, I will post. Can I post it as a comment? 4 generations. I'll share it here. I know I don't want to share it here. I'll share it on my own only. I'm used to doing this on Facebook, so it's just like different. Usually on Facebook, I share other people's campaigns, but I'll share their link so that you. I hate like reference something and it not being available for people. This is it a clickable? I want to do a clickable link, but I haven't. I'll try it. Oh, I'll copy it from somewhere else. I'm in love all over again, even if that love isn't reciprocated. It feels so good to feel. That's why one doesn't go on to waste time fighting with retards over why are you talking to my boyfriend. It's like, move on from that. If the boyfriend is being abused, eventually he'll realize that he's a victim of human trafficking. Eventually you'll be able to tell him and warn him, hey, I think you're being abused by my family and I wasn't aware. But never seek what conversations are happening. They'll destroy you. I witness people go through like very intimate conversations that had happened and they were just abuse. However, it was disturbing. So it's just best to just keep going through life and finding other people than one fighting for. And that's life, anyways, to just keep fighting, finding other people and not fight. So let me see if I can share this link. with you. I'll just copy it and type it into the notes. Zero people are watching. One person is like this post. So that's the link for that GoFundMe campaign that I just shared. I want to receive $25 million today. I want to stay at the St. Anthony Hotel. Am I supposed to play the game of there is a hotel out there that I could be getting in for free, but I don't know where, and everyone's waiting for me to say the name? I've heard about that when I was a child. It's like, you're gonna suffer. People are gonna be so hard on you, so that you learn not to ever suffer again. That's like, why is she asking for money for hotels when she can stay at this place for free and she don't know it? All expenses paid for us to fly her there too. It's called her castle in Singapore, except it was stolen from her. And her trust, except they were not giving to her. I feel so good. My dry skin around my ankles is looking like so much better. I feel like that's when I've been paying attention to since I left Haven for Hope. Like now I have time to focus on just. Wow, this isn't funny. That's why I don't glorify abuse. Never, 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 never. Zero people are watching. One person has liked this post. I'm at the car rental area at the San Antonio Airport. I want to get a vehicle today and drive myself to First Watch. That would be so nice. Anyways, I have a plan in my head that I'm gonna get my belongings from Haven for Hope, whether I'm allowed to get back or not, and I'm gonna look pretty for me to flirt with someone. But that's always been my goal. Like, when have I ever settled for just having like the same outfit? Never. Oh, the laundry service. Sacred. Must have a list. Oh, I was gonna check church under the bridge. Which I mean communities under the bridge. Which I saw a picture of like people sleeping in sleeping bags, and why do people do that? Like if people knew that how exhausted it is, how exhausting it is just to like seek food for one day, I feel like people would just provide everything at once and not let people be like bringing in their sleeping bags to just sleep in for nights, waiting and waiting and waiting. Especially when I like with my experience and what I witnessed in my childhood. I don't know, maybe they're used to that some families react right away within a week, within 21 days, and give the person money. However, my family of origin, that never happens. My family of origin aims to kill. So there's no sign of like me getting better. Like when I became homeless, I didn't say, "Oh, it's okay. In like a few weeks, my family of origin will be helping me financially, and I'll get over this. I'll camp out like if I need to in a sleeping bag for a few days." Like for some people, that becomes permanent, scary. I think the way that this is going, it's like if they don't continue seeking help. That's why, like, I'm always sharing my GoFundMe campaign and my PayPal accounts for people to give me money because I feel like if I stop talking about it and I just say, I'm like at Haven for Hope, no one will give me money just by saying that I'm a Haven for Hope. No one will give me money just by saying that I'm at the airport waiting for my finances to get better. There are several people in my family of origin that sought shelter at an airport while I was growing up, so this isn't like new to me. It isn't new to the family. It must just piss them off. To be honest, they're like, okay, another week that she's gonna survive. Really, that's possibly what they're saying. So back to laundry services. There is Laundry Love by St. Paul Lutheran Church. However, first one's already closed. Oh, I was in a Czech community under the bridge. I thought they had laundry services. Maybe there's another like this. Oh, they have clothing too. Interesting. I wonder when I'll receive money. I'm hoping that by Monday I get money for me to stay at a hotel, which is very unrealistic because who's gonna give me the money? I don't know. That's just a saying. That's just a thought. I guess it's I don't know myself. Which I don't have plans to, but it's just moving on. Like I had a really rough morning yesterday. Just stressed out already of the energy that it would take to just be finding food for me to eat. However, it turned out to be easier than I thought, based on the location that I'm in, based on the buses that I got on. I want to get my belongings at Haven for Hope. I'm just stressed of like how am I gonna carry it all? I have like a few pieces of clothing. I might just place everything in one backpack. Everything that's clothing. And they're mostly all dirty, so I'll have to find a place to wash them. Like I have not had the energy to wash my clothes. So bored too. Two people have watched this. One person has like this pose. In the meantime, if my parents have read me, they'll be saying, don't give her money. We're going to be sending someone to pick her up to bring her back home. That's always their excuse for sending. It's like, that's not even possible. OMG, they have PTSD and stress back in early 2021 that they would show up at whatever shelter I was at to try to force me to kidnap me into moving back to Puerto Rico. I heard of so many people being paid in my childhood to show up to take people that were going through just financial crisis, abuse, domestic violence, theft, genocide, trauma, and people that were doing good for themselves and other, but they were just regular people, adults that date, that have kids, that know how to express themselves, that are successful and are just needing dollars. And my parents would pay people dollars while refusing to help the person that was actually needing the dollars to survive. And just telling people, well, just show up, be at a certain time, be outside of the shelter, waiting. And when he or she gets out, just grab her by the arm and say, we're going back to Puerto Rico. And some people tried that. It's like then people would call and they're like, what the fuck? Do you know what happened to me? I was outside of the shelter y me encontré con fulanito. Y fulanito me agarró por el brazo y me trató de llevar al aeropuerto. Excepto yo le dije, mira, yo no tengo ni idea, así que vete, mátate por otro lado. De que eres tan bruto, tan bruta de hacer esto. It's like, I will scream at the airport if you even try to do that to me. Is what some people say, but some people are like, how are they even gonna traffic me and force me into a flight where I don't even have an ID to get through security? Dumb people. They could have been at the library reading a book. Seriously, the library, there's now, what's it called? Black Goat. There's Calaf. Porque no se coge mejor esa rutinita a estar hostigando a la gente en lugar de estar hostigando a la gente, traficando, tratando de violar, porque no se copian esa rutinita. I don't have anyone to say that to because I didn't go out to seek chisme or anything. Or any information of who's trafficking me, who's abusing me, who's trying to rape my colleagues, friends, and lovers. But seriously, if they watch this and they don't want to go to jail, people say just give them a routine. Like I haven't already. What do you think? I reduce mortality? Blip. I do says, are you homeless? Yes, I am homeless. I don't have a home. I don't have money. I don't have a vehicle. I'm hungry. I am isolated from friends, colleagues, and lovers. And my son Jaden and my daughter Kaylani are separated from me until my financial stable now. I have a home. What else? What else? What else? For some reason, I thought that Church Under the Bridge had laundry services. That's crazy, though. I just realized that sacred list, like, where there are some restrooms, public restrooms. OMG, this is scary but fascinating at the same time. The Hemisphere Park has an adult-sized changing table for individuals weighing 60 pounds to 350 pounds. Oh, because even those with disabilities are able to partake in life. Who's gifting me money today? How will this work? I want to receive $25 right now. I want to eat at First Watch. However, I will also visit camp to get my sack lunch. It's free. I will look in life, but I had the same spirit in 2022 when there was like no crush in sight. So it's just like I'm not doing this, like staying alive because I just saw like a beautiful body the other day, which could no longer be interested in me. Maybe we just had like our one night stand. Oh my god, you're so beautiful. Wish I could have you right now. And that was it. I need financial stability. Maybe the man is already financially stable and is just seeking support or is pissed off at something and says this is the place where I can just talk out loud and people won't bother me or say that I'm crazy. I've heard about that happening. I'm always the worst case scenario. Even when I meet a guy that doesn't have money, that says doesn't have money, I'm like, neither do I, but watch this be like worse for me. Seriously, my dad was sending me $300 and then I posted on Facebook that I met a man that I like, and all of a sudden they started sending me just $150. It's like instead of raising the amount, did you read those disturbing messages that said, tell Richie que te lo pague todo? Ay, ya no hay que pagarle nada porque ahora tiene novio y él le va a pagar todo. I heard those comments while I was growing up. It's so disturbing. Siempre le están echando la culpa a otra persona y pasándole la responsabilidad a quien no le toca. That's Gloria Nirsa Acevedo Cordero and Ramón Lorenzo Lorenzo. Siempre le están pasando la responsabilidad a la persona que no le toca. It's like, ahora que te lo pague el todo. It's like you can't let go of helping a person financially just because a person has someone in their life. Like the person has to say, I'm financially stable, I don't need your help anymore. For that help to go away. Not like a pissy party that, ooh, now you have a boyfriend, now I'm so jealous that you're gonna be happy, so I'm not gonna give you money so you die. That's their way of life. It's so disturbing. Two people are watching this, two people have liked this post. I somewhat cleaned my nails in the restaurant early this morning, so feeling somewhat good about myself. Wow, just wow, just wow. You know why this pisses me off? Because I've had a regular life. Up until late 2020, even during those 2 months that I was in efficiency apartment, I didn't have money, but that almost could have been like a regular life had people gifted me money back then. And then Haven for Hope happened, me checking in, and then I don't get to have a regular life because I don't have money. I could have been visiting the town, so many museums back in 2021, and eating all over town and drinking water all over town. Who said that I want to leave San Antonio? I've never said that. That's what my parents want me to say until I have a heart attack every day. They want to talk to me to get a power trip, or come back home, and for me to say like I don't want to go home. They think that's parenting. It's so disturbing. Who read that book? They think that parenting is saying no. That parenting is regañar. It's like there's this thing, if they only understood leading by example, that I witness like their good behaviors and then I emulate that. They don't need to be doing any extra words of, we didn't allow for you to do that, no one told you to do that. That's not parenting. Not even in jail, people get treated like that. So I'm more reactive to this. Quiz idea says hi. Hi back. What else? 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 So laundry services. OMG, what was there? Indigo instead. But I would like a board. Oh. What else? 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 Oh, I miss my honey's post. That's on social media, on Facebook. OMG, I look at this and I thought I received $500. Where are the people that can give out that type of money? Do you know how much I could get accomplished today with $500? Eat at Central Market a few times. That's what I could do. No, if you feel alone, can I accompany you? No, thank you. Anyways, I have to log this person. OMG, I hate creepy people. The internet is full of weirdos, and that's because poverty exists. Me before social media was made available. What else? What else? What else? Go ahead and gift me money. My siblings have probably extorted so much money from my honeys, and they thought that I was gonna fight over that in the presence of my honeys and my siblings, to the point where my honeys would be fulfilling my financial needs in my siblings' in presence, just for my siblings to compare how much money they got by extorting my lovers base versus how much I would get by saying, but I need money, I'm hungry. Usually, the people that extort would get more because people get more money out of fear sometimes. They're like, I know that if I just give you for food, you won't get mad at me, you won't hurt me. Your siblings, though, if I don't give them all the money that I have, might kill me. That is what I grew up witnessing. Some of my cousins' siblings are disgusting, just like mine. What else? 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 I want to receive $1,300 right now through my GoFundMe campaign. I want to eat a first watch at Central Market. I want to eat ice cream at the St. Anthony Hotel. I want to text David Ledesma and invite him to meet me somewhere around town. Get a room. It's like I want to see him. I haven't seen him in 4 years. That's disturbing. But so natural in the situation that I'm in, based on how my family of origin just invades privacy. And it's like a whole show behind the scenes, but maybe they haven't done that this time before. Maybe this time around, they just said, we are just not going to give her money. We're not going to get in the middle of her relationships. We're not going to contact any of her friends and lovers. We're just not going to give her money. done that sometimes. It's almost the same, except in those situations, people receive money a lot quicker. That when their friends, colleagues, and lovers have been kidnapped by my family of origin. If you're a parent and you're financially stable, please provide for your kids and stop. If you're like my parents, stop asking of fuck buddies to be providing for your children. That conversation about finances will happen by the time the person is already in a funeral home, dead already. What else? 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 I want to leave this airport into a new city next week. One person's watching this, 2 people have liked this post. I'm just gonna verify that today what's available to eat out there. Where did the paper go? Is Cam having those sack lunches? Corazon Ministry Day Center is closed today for lunch. There's breakfast at Travis Park Church tomorrow. I'm excited for breakfast. I don't have breakfast in so many days. And I don't get how they do breakfast just on Sundays. And then they expect people to be productive. So I'm just talking about people that follow this lifestyle. I still live in a home like that. My mother never cooked me breakfast. Can you tell? People say if it wasn't for my dad bringing in cereal, I would have died every morning. Never. I think she made me pancakes once because OMG did I beg for those pancakes to be cooked so that I could learn how to make them. I said, can you please cook pancakes? And then they would be like, you guys aren't here, we didn't have kids, we would be eating pancakes all the time. I would deprive myself over anything just so that I have kids. I don't. I would have depriving myself. I know it's lack of dollars with us because they are being gifted to me. But I'm being patient. Anyways, I am that kid whose mother never cooks her breakfast. Never. Not on weekends. Not as an obligation. Like every morning, oh, here's some breakfast before going to school. Like I would go to school hungry. Why do I bring this up? Because some people say that that behavior will make sense of why I struggle so much. My mother's probably danzando kudura with all of my lovers instead of tending to my needs. What else? What else? What else? What else? Communities Under the Bridge has dinner today. I do not understand what. Said that I read something about this Sundays. Multiple food distributions by various churches under the bridge at 281 Maculo. At one time. Why is Arlene reading a newspaper? Says JC. Not a newspaper. My survival guide for the next few days until I receive money to get into a hotel. So there shall be dinner and some syrup. JC says I'll be back when my girlfriend falls asleep. I never get that. But like what people need to say when they'll be back. But that's like the awkwardness of the situation that I'm in. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? My usual post. I miss my honey. I I'm hungry. I don't have money. So I can't be a good fuck buddy. I can't be a good friend. I can't be anything. 2 out of these men, 3 out of these men were into babies with me. Wow, that's genocide on behalf of my parents and siblings and family that gets in the way of me being financially stable. What else? What else? What else? OMG, did I have a laugh? When I attended the event in 2019, I'm like, I'm gonna be recycling my content so much every day until I start receiving gifts, until people start believing me, because I'm not even gonna show you. I'm not even gonna seek. I said to myself, thinking about my audience on social media, I'm not even gonna seek all the betrayal that must be going on towards me by my family of origin, possibly having sought my friends, colleagues, and lovers, and other people, so that I would literally not have any money and die on the street. So I said to myself back then, I'm like, okay, I haven't made any money with my business. I am gonna be recycling every post that I have posted and any new one for as many days as I have to. I mean, how many times have I posted this? I've already posted it several times. That's what is it? Making the most out of content. It's a new conversation in my head that I'm sharing. What else? 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 Uy, debe haber gente haciéndose importante, diciendo ya yo hablé con Richie, yo lo conocí, se lo presenté a mi mamá, le dije que nosotros somos familia de ella. And it's like, and Richie and I don't even speak. But they love to invade privacy. But what they're really trying to do is cover their asses with Richie and being like, we're not the family that's harassing her, trafficking her, and not giving her money so that she dies. That's her actual family of origin, like her parents and her siblings. Us, we just traffic men into becoming our boyfriends after they fail with one of our relatives whose parents don't give them money, which is still a crime. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I need to do laundry. I need to wash my clothing ASAP. I need to get my belongings at Haven for Hope. I need to get rid of my Santalasma by eating a well-balanced diet, and I require to have dollars to do that. In the United States, in grocery stores, require dollars for one to pay. No, 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 no. Me dije a mí mismo en 2019, over my dead body le voy a dar la satisfacción a las personas con las que yo crecí alrededor de yo estar throwing the party of my life en social media feliz y a la misma vez extrañando a mis amistades y a la misma vez tratando de generar ingresos para mí misma y a la misma vez tratando de que me regalen dinero. Yo no voy a escuchar a mi familia de origen a que digan, ay, tanto que vale tu arte y tú ahora mendigando por $1. That I've never insulted the dollar, so I don't feel the need to ever seek anyone that will insult my art. Because that's essentially what they want to do, insult my art. I have not saw any conversations with anyone that would insult my art. I only see conversations with people that give me compliments about myself. And that's it as a natural reaction, not something that I force onto them. OMG, am I excited at the possibility of condoms at Haven for Hope and a new honey fucking me? I'm excited. I'm already sad because if I don't reach financial stability, it's just gonna be like a one-time thing. But a one-time thing will be better than nothing. Or maybe he's just friendly, which it will be even better. Or maybe the same. Or maybe he doesn't even like me. And that's okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? When will I receive money? I'll share my PayPal account here, a link to it, so that you all send me money. Oh, I'm just gonna share the link to my GoFundMe campaign on the churches. The Parroquia San Francisco de Asís Facebook page. What else? What else? What else? What else? Ese hombre lo que tiene que ser un ladrón, un drogadicto, un borracho is what Ramon Lorenzo may be saying about all of these people. Without knowing me. That's always what he says about men that one falls in love. He has no respect for me. Oh, and the women too. So esa amiga lo que son una borracha, drogadicta y ladronas. There's never anyone better out there. That's why he doesn't have friends. It's so dumb. It's like if you go into it with that kind of attitude, then you'll never have friends. OMG that he want to beat me up. It's like you can't be smarter than me, okay? I'm the man in this family. It's like, then why don't you start by cooking me breakfast every day? Seriously, seriously. I would go to school hungry. My mother did not pay attention to any of them. Two people are watching. Two people are like this post. What time is it? OMG, I have to wait until 9 to get a free meal. Have you noticed how I hate poverty? That I'd rather talk about this live on camera out to the open to everyone than even torture myself saying to Sarah, so what are you doing today? And then be like, no, me, I'm just gonna go and get a free sandwich. I'm waiting for hours right now to get a sandwich. That's not friendship. That's not friendship. What else? What else? What else? I'm not a huge fan of the color red, but on the day that I don't have anything to wear, I'll take it. It looks good on me. It's just like I don't like the color. What else? What else? What else? What else? OMG, there's so many retards in this world, is what I said. In 2020, after reading all the comments from people, most of the comments on people here on Facebook, not here, on Facebook, towards me. Ew, 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 ew. I'm appalled by people that were trying to force me to move back into my parents' home when my parents don't even want me there. They want me dead. It's like some people lack critical thinking and they think, oh, little people said the mother, the father, the kids, they all get along no matter what. They don't behave that way. They don't have respect towards anyone. I love myself so much. What else? 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 Oh, today is Saturday. Today I want to shop with Jaden and Pilani. I'm trying to not bring up my family of origin and their abuse towards me. However, look at that. It was actually today that I shared that my mother never cooked me breakfast, never made me breakfast while I lived in her home. I messaged David Lesnar late at night last night. I miss those days when would get text messages from him and Jorge late into the night. OMG, laughing my ass off at anyone that has accused me of me being a lurker. Have you heard those? Because they are so insignificant and they don't have a life of their own and they go on invading people's lives and talking the wrong shit to the wrong people. They're like, whatever, I'm doing this, okay. Ella has to be like so involved in other people's lives too. Creo que cuando Jenny Gendaris Lorenzo Suárez dijo, he estado perdiendo el tiempo todo este año, fue que se dio cuenta que yo nunca busco chisme de nadie y ella quizás eso es todo lo que hace. There are guidelines, people say. It's like once one turns 18, one needs to take oneself even more seriously about not doing anything that would lead one to go to jail. It's not simple. Do they not like realize anything when they turn 18? They got a cake for their birthday, most likely. Speaking of cake, I want to invite a new friend, possibly a new friend, to the St. Anthony to eat ice cream. I want to hear more about finance. Are my parents going around saying no? Porque those people that she used to date, apparently she didn't talk to any of them of like intelligent subjects. And now they're like someone actually killed her, murder her before she actually even has any contact with the man that she's saying on social media that is also financial sound. Then she'll survive and thrive. OMG, are they the micromanagers of the death toll in the world? It's so disturbing what was growing up. So disturbing. I don't live my life like they do, so that's why they hate me even more. It's like, how does she become an adult by listening to us? Did we not have anyone to listen to that we could have like used critical thinking? Like, you can start anything now, people say. You can start anything now. To acting like adults. And then they say, oh, ya, porque ya la gente nos conoce como criminales. But if they don't change their opinions about us, even when we're doing good, they still think of us as bad people. Why would you care about what other people say or think? They don't do anything for themselves. Everything's like, what will people think? Yeah, gross. 2 people are watching this. 3 people have liked this post. How many people will be gifting me money? React now to this live if you're considering gifting me money soon. I have zero skills when it comes to manipulation. It's like I'm not manipulative at all, which is a good thing. It's when people want to give me money, not when I say so. So I wait patiently every day until I receive money. I don't know what influencing is into like receiving money right away. I've never had that. I've always been so sufficient. I don't have money for me to pay my credit cards. My credit score is gonna be ruined again. I thought I would be working more hours at Gap. I started working a few more hours that was training week. And then I started complaining that I was getting stalked. Oh, I don't have money to pay my credit cards. Oh, I'm still a better person than my family of origin. Still high class, still elite, even with bad credit. No, it's just because the bad credit is a consequence of my family of origin trying to kill me, and not because I steal because I don't steal. Ooh, were they excited about that? Was Gloria Nisa thinking, oh, maybe now I'll see how people shoplift? Or maybe she has shoplifted before. And she's like, oh my god, voy a estar como que me recuerda los tiempos esos de antes cuando yo hacía esto malo, 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 malo. And I'm all like, I already know all the resources for free stuff. There is no need for me to steal anything, ever. I just wait patiently to receive money. It feels so good that it's been more than 3 years since I've spoken to anyone in my family of origin. Yay me. This was headed towards me committing suicide. And I'm not suicidal. Had I listened to anyone in my family of origin. I already tried to commit suicide as a way to try to draw attention when I was 18, living in my parents' home. My dad has stolen all my money. My sibling won't give me my money because I am sexually attracted to smart people because I have two beautiful children because I've always been smarter than her emotionally since a child. There's one relative that supposedly has money that belongs to me and won't give it to me so that my mother won't do good, so that I become into a thief, a prostitute, so that she looks better, or so that we look equal, is what people say, but I refuse to believe, even if they behave in those gross ways. Like, I don't see them that way. Joseph Silva Burgos says, "Hey, beautiful, I was worried something had happened to you because you had not streamed in a few hours. Are you okay? Did you eat? Define, did you eat?" The last meal that I had was last night around maybe 7 p.m. And no, I have not eaten this morning. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I was trying to log into my food stamps account to see if there was a decision made about my renewal application. I received an email stating that there was a new document. Joseph Silva Burgos says 7 p.m. abusive, a lot of hours without food. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? OMG, I hope someone gives me money right away so I don't have to be putting up with this. I want to eat a Plátano Loco next month. OMG, lo ridículo que se debe ver if my siblings went on to invade my privacy and they talked daily for years to my friends, colleagues, and lovers that I haven't seen, touched, or spoken to in years. I wonder if that's happening. That's disturbing. I've already asked the FBI to look into that. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? That was the disturbing watch, and I wanted to make it obvious if it has been happening so that people see that my parents and my siblings want to abuse people. Where are the people that give money in small amounts and large amounts? Is my sister waiting with the love prospect online for me to show up to talk to her, for her to suggest that I date the person? When it's probably when that I mean that on its own is gross. And it's possibly somebody that she knows will beat me up or sexually harass me or rape me, which is even worse. And she'll say, "You just need to meet new people and not like talk to anyone that you've been around before. It just seems that it didn't work out with those people. Why don't you try these people instead? She's so disturbing. She has never set goals for herself and accomplished them. Brags that she's college educated. That means nothing in my world. Not if you don't have emotional ability. OMG, I'm so hungry. Trying to get into my footsteps. I kind of think it. I'm sharing my GoFundMe campaign in the links again. Four years of having done nothing, basically. Nothing productive. Nothing productive. Not having a life. Dogs do more than what I do, right? I mean, I've been to restaurants that dogs get taken into. And there were those really cute sweaters and outfits. Joseph Silva Burgos is saying, Isabella Sanchez, why are you being mean to this poor needy soul that is going through such hardship, being abused by parents and family? Isabella Sanchez was locked on. I don't get it. I need money for food. And these people are only precarious themselves for information about me that may not be even background to in a conversation that I'm in such bad social skills. Two people are watching and three people have read and had like this house. What am I eating today if someone gives me money is the question. Yeah, I want to shop at H&M. I need at least $2,400 for me to shop at H&M today. Who wants to give me that amount through my GoFundMe campaign? Lorenzo Acevedo se quedó con las ganas de averiguar acerca de mi vida. Yo diciéndole personalmente cómo hago, qué hago, cuándo lo hago y con quién. I don't talk about my life with her in real time. She must understand that there's a reason for that. I hate her. So why would I go on to say I have friends, or I go out dancing with them, or I just had lunch, or introduce her to them? I don't introduce murderers to my friends, colleagues, and lovers. What else? Now I'm waiting for those little hearts to show up every single time that I say something that's accurate to me. However, maybe not relevant to this. React to this post if you'd like to see my San Telesmo go away. Zero before watching, 3 people have liked this post. I'm so hungry and so tired. So tired. So many rows. Possibly is what I just noticed there. I miss my fuck buddy. Please give me money so I can get myself tan scrubbed. beautifully fed, beautifully rested, beautifully well read, so that I can message my fuck buddy and say, hey, down to fuck. Let's hang out. Let's have dinner together. My treats. Look at that. So how many years later, and she finally achieved financial stability and now it knows how to talk. I read those text messages from her friends making plans to eat dinner. Her siblings tortured me with that. Did they? Did they go on and to compare with everyone that I've dated and my friends, colleagues, and lovers? Conversations that I've had with my friends, colleagues, and lovers through text and torture them. Do they go like, oh, why was she always dancing with Sarah? Why was she always doing this? With you, she didn't even eat. With you, she didn't even dance. With Berenice, she did it all. Instead, that's just cock blocking. That is what they're doing. Instead of saying, oh my God, our sister needs money for relationships and for herself. What can we do to help? My siblings have a bad habit of scolding people and they don't know. Because holding people hostage and scolding them, it's still people that they don't know. That's why I don't talk to them. I do not want to be a part of that. I don't want to witness that and support that. Oh, I would invite Berenice to eat with me at the Magnolia Pancake House next week. That's where we're gonna start. I'm gonna invite Sarah to dine with me at Luna Rosa when I'm financially stable. And Berenice, I'm gonna ask her to join me to at the Magnolia Pancake House. We've been there already. We made plans to be there already. I said to myself and to my family of origin, in early 2020, there's no need for me to leave San Antonio. I don't want to leave San Antonio. I don't need to explain myself. I have dinner plans with Sarah, and I can make breakfast plans with Berenice. And I could possibly make plans with David to hang out and have sex. What else? What else? What else? OMG, I need to take a nap. And I don't have a home to sleep in. How the people, I've blocked everyone. It's like you have like 1 day to give me money immediately. If not, you're blocked. If you comment and you haven't given me money, I'll block you. How can people see that I'm hungry? I'm at a airport. I don't have a home. I'm tired and just not give me money. That's unspeakable to me. I don't know that feeling. I don't like it. Like that type of behavior towards people. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? JD is one Snapchat message away. I'm looking forward to financial stability for me to talk to him. Is JD, I believe Lorenzo's new best friend without me having introduced them, with her invading my privacy. I don't get why they would do that. In what world do they live that they think in their head, or maybe even say it out loud, that by doing stuff that other one is doing with people that other people are living with, that makes them better than the person that they're trying to kill? I just don't get where they get that idea that they're better than me by copying me and trying to kill me. It's disturbing. I want to take it out again. I want to get a custom dress for myself. For me to wear hopscotch. Where else did I say that I'm going to take a custom dress with me on the same day? Can't remember. I'm about to rest. Bye.